What is up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new Market Marauders, investment channel helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure that thumbs up. Definitely help the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so the EV space is red hot at the current moment. A lot of people jumping into EV stocks, but you may be saying, Tesla is too expensive. Even Neo company like that too expensive. Did I miss the ride going up? Is there still stocks that I can jump into to get into the EV space? And the question is, yes, there are stocks you still can get in pretty cheap, so that you can join the EV space, because I believe in general all of it is going up. So this video I'm going to be talking about some EV stocks that everybody could get into for pretty cheap and start your journey to EV. So let's jump into it. All right, so the first one on the list, we have ticker sign AYRO for Aero Incorporated. If we look, they ended the week at $8.41, so pretty affordable, in my personal opinion. And they are bullish, denoted by the moving average 10 line, which is this red line, being above the moving average 50 and 100, which is this purple line, and this yellow line. So they are bullish at the time of this video, which is good overall, means the stock is going up. So background information on them, this is what they make. They have these little electric vehicles that you'll see around campuses, you'll see on golf courses, things of that nature, and they're just like little utility vehicles. So this is kind of their fleet of vehicles that they have. I think, any university, hospital, large campus, golf course in general could use these sort of vehicles. You'll see, like, if you go to any golf course that has snacks and stuff, they'll have a vehicle like this, which I think is pretty cool. And they'll store like beer and beverages and stuff like that on it. Like this too, if you're carrying around parts, you work at a junkyard or something, you're trying to carry around something, you could use something like this or this. Or if you're on a campus, you're trying to carry around something to do a repair, if you're a repairman. I think these vehicles will definitely come in handy. So this is one way you can jump to the EV space, in my personal opinion. And I think, the more people switch into the EV space, I think the more you can see people buying vehicles like this. Now, secondly, we want to talk about ticker sign SOLO, and that is for electromechanica vehicles. They're ended the week at $10.43. So also a little bit on the affordable side as well. They have gone all the way up to $13.60, but fell off a little bit. So I would say that they're kind of on sale at the moment, because I do believe that they could potentially go back up to that $13.60 price range. Now, going into some background information on them, this is basically their flagship vehicle. It's called the Solo. So this is what the vehicle looks like. It comes in red, white, black, and gray. And this is just pictures of people driving it around. It almost looks like one of those smart cars, in my opinion, or those little Fiats that you'll see people driving around in. But this one is fully electric. Its MSRP is $18,500, so not terribly expensive, especially being electric. But these are the main metrics that I think we should all consider. It has a 100-mile range, so just think of your day-to-day drive. If you drive someplace, you don't have to go on the interstate. You're trying to go get something real quick from the store. 100-mile range is plenty enough. It gets to 80 miles per hour, so it's not a slow vehicle by any means. And its charge time is only 2.5 hours. And then 10-second 0 to 60. So it's not, acceleration-wise, it's not going to, outrun any Hellcats or Chargers. But, it definitely will get you to point A to point B, and I think it's a little slick looking sort of vehicle. So I definitely could see, people getting this if, you want to be more efficient. It's just you on your commute, and you're just trying to get from point A to point B. You need something to get you there. I definitely can see people, using a vehicle like this. Now, I haven't seen any of these on the road yet, but I think, they're going to continue to grow in popularity, in my opinion, because, look at the smart car. The smart car grew in popularity. And a lot of people just talked about, how small it was. But there are people out there who are willing to drive vehicles like this. And I think the conversion to electric will definitely help people, make that switch from their smart car to this Solo by Electromechanica. So going to the next one, we got ticker sign FUV for Archimoto. If we look at where they ended the week, they ended at $16.53. They are bullish at the time of this video. Then above moving average 10, being above moving average 50 and 100. So that's pretty good for them. Shows that the stock is going up. And if we look at the chart right here, we can see they have been on a pretty big uptrend for quite a while. So going to some background information on them. This is basically the vehicle that they make. Now, out of the three sort of vehicles that are on here, I kind of like this one semi the best, just because it's all of its applications. You can see they have it for fire and rescue, or they have it for just cruising around in general. But I kind of like the design of it. It reminds me sort of the TRXs or the T-Rexes, not the truck that just came out, but those little bitty three-wheeled vehicles that came out a long time ago. But those are a little sportier than these, and they also weren't electric. So I think they look pretty nice. I think there's a lot of applications that you could use these for, which they're demonstrating in this video. But the starting price on this is $17,900, so it is cheaper than the Aero vehicle and the Solo. So it's pretty nice. It says 75 miles per hour is the top speed, so it's a little slower. 102 city mile range, and the MPG is 173.7 city MPGE. So I think overall it looks pretty nice. I think it has a lot of applications, and if you just need something to just cruise around with, there you go. Now for delivery options, it says now delivering to the West Coast, so you only have it in Oregon, Washington, and California, but hopefully it will grow to all these other states that you'll be able to get your hands on one, and there'll be a dealership there. So I think it's pretty cool little vehicle that they have. I think the applications are nice, and I definitely could see this growing as time goes on for a vehicle like this to be in all sorts of different applications throughout the U.S. So going to the last one, we got Fisker, ticker sign FSR. They are bearish at the time of this video. They're led by the moving average 10 being below the moving average 50 line. So they are bearish. Looking at where they ended the week, they ended at 1639, so it's not too bad of a metric for them. Going into some background information on them, their flagship vehicle, or the one that they're saying is going to be, the one that they're focusing on, is going to be this Ocean by Fisker. Starting MSRP is going to be $37,499 USD. So a little bit pricey, but I'll put this is not the same as the other vehicles on there. I will compare this to like Tesla's vehicles or NIO's vehicles as an actual, little SUV. So this is the video of what it looks like. Pretty sleek design. Looks nice in my opinion. Kind of a sportier SUV. They're showing it doing some off-roading, which I don't think I would put this as an off-road sort of vehicle. But hey, whatever floats their boat for advertising. Now this is their flagship vehicle. It says beautifully considered for all, breaking 2022. So you're gonna have to wait quite a while for this one to come out, saying 2022. Even though they have commercials and stuff for it. Hopefully they'll be able to have a release earlier into 2021. But definitely keep your eyes on them because they're joining the EV space. Now in 2022, all these other companies will have a lot more developments, going on. I know BMW released their iX or specs on that they're expecting to release in 2022 as well. So there are going to be a lot more EVs in 2022 than just this one company, Fisker. But I think if they can, in the process, make more designs and more updates to this car as well as other vehicles for production, I think that they'll have something on their hands. So I would say if you're trying to jump into the EV space, these are definitely some to consider, and a lot cheaper than some of the other ones that you'll see out there that are running for about $50 to about like $45. So good luck to everybody out there trading. Make sure you hit a thumbs up if you like this video, if it helped you. Make sure you drop a comment down below. Tell me which EV stocks you're looking at, which ones you think are going to blow up the most in 2021. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.